We're back.
We had a little bit technical difficulties, but we're back.
Being that we don't have an IT department yet, but soon coming.
Right. Soon. Soon, very soon. As of right now, that would be moi, the
Correct.
IT department. The operations, finance slash IT department.
Correct. Correct.
Well, that's
Well,
okay. So, we introduced our drinkies,
beverages
and actually, I have a can too. Yeah,
are
our
little
drinkies.
what is it?
Orange
Loon juice
agave. Yeah,
and
loon juice. Made in Minnesota, baby.
Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota. You betcha. I feel like I have a pretty good Minnesota accent for not even like being born here and raised
I
here.
think so
So,
too. Um, Imposter.
yeah,
Hello,
I
you're from
think.
the desert. Don't do it. Don't do
But yeah, I mean, I'm like a valley girl though, at heart.
it. No.
I mean, like I was born in Phoenix and then I'm raised in Las Vegas.
Oh wait,
So,
that's
Oh, but then I moved to Minnesota
that.
and I wear my boots on a boat. Okay.
It's funny, right? Because being Liberian and having Liberian parents and grandparents, the Minnesotan accent comes out for like my grandma and my mom, even when the accent is present. So I'm like, man, where you live, you really do conform in a way
Hmm.
to the verbiage and the language and the accents and the dialects, even with
Yeah.
such a heavy West African accent.
Yeah.
It's hard
I
to
feel
tell.
like I have a mix. Well, I've adopted some, some accent from here, but I still feel like I'm West Coast for sure.
Girl, you gave
I
up
have
your
a little
West
bit
Coast card a long time ago.
of
The West Coast don't want you. You're here. This is what it is for you. I know you miss the sun and the
I
warmth,
do. I
but
do.
you just gonna have to get over it, love. Like the rest of us, right? I didn't choose to be here. This was a choice provided to me by my mother. And every year I ask her the same thing. Why, Mother
Why?
Dearest?
Why?
Out of all the places, knowing where you came from and what the temperature is like, did you choose here? Have you not heard of Miami, Atlanta, Dallas? I'll
Atlanta.
even be Phoenix.
Right.
No, you chose good old Minnesota.
Minnesota. Oh,
And she's like, because
Minnesota.
of family. And I'm like, okay. And then I ask again because it makes no sense.
And then you even chose to go to school in the Dakotas, right? South Dakota?
To get away, like, and what? It took 11 months and I was right back. Because,
Right.
in my opinion, the Dakotas should be where we put jails and prisons because it's just not inhabitable.
There's nothing there.
It's nothing. Summers are
Oh.
dry, winters are very cold. There's barely
Mm.
any trees. When I was there was no
Mm-hmm.
Chipotle, and that was a
Mm.
big deal for me at the time.
Right.
So we were stuck with
That's
Qdoba,
yeah.
and we
You
would
were
drive
deprived.
almost 2 hours for Chipotle.
Yeah. I mean, I
So,
don't know what I would do without my Chipotle.
right?
I
Right?
love
That
Chipotle.
was hard for me. It's very hard. It was a sacrifice that one should not have to make. And I rarely visit because it's like, for what? Your mall is literally the size of my house. And yeah, it just, I mean, it's a lot more developed now than it was, what, 12, 13, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
But still, nah. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Apartments are cheap though. Cost of living is really cheap.
Mhm.
We had a large apartment for a little of nothing, and it was
Mhm.
new and all those things, but it's like, I'll
Mm-mm.
take the higher rent for a little bit
Yeah.
more diversity
Yeah.
and atmosphere
And
than,
Metro. Yeah.
yeah,
And
I'm a
Chipotle.
city girl. Hmm.
Me too. Yeah.
You're a city
Although,
girl?
yeah. Oh, yeah. I love the city.
I know. You do.
I do. Well, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build a business that is more kind of virtual
Hmm.
than so that like we could just be wherever in the world,
Yeah.
Like I was showing you my mug earlier, right? Like this mug from actual Rome
Correct.
that my son brought back. And I'm like, I want to be able to visit, maybe on a long term visit,
Hmm.
and be able to work too.
Hmm.
So that's why Prosperous AF and Prosperous Pros was born.
Hmm. Yeah, I live for the day we have the ability to up and run and
Mm-hmm.
have these lives in different places and just
Mm-hmm.
show the people who follow us, what we're doing, what we're up to. Um, yeah, because I have to get out of Minnesota. It's too cold, and we go
It
through
is
the
too
same
cold.
thing year after year, and
Yeah.
it is good to explore the world. Gives you a new
Mm-hmm.
perception of life. So I can't wait until we get to that point.
Yes. Well, it's been a year since we have been Prosperous AF. How
Since
are
we
you
walked
feeling?
into the year since we walked into the Capitol with absolutely no clue or idea what we were gonna say,
Right.
how we were
We
gonna
still don't.
explain
Some days we still don't. We're just like, we're just gonna wing it.
it. Right? Wing it. Yes, I feel great. I feel like what we have accomplished and what we're still trying to get to has been amazing. It's been a teaching experience.
Mhm.
Obviously, getting to do this with you, it's fun in itself,
Oh,
clearly.
same, seamsies. So much fun.
So, like, we have a lot of fun and just things that we've seen and experienced. It's just all been a journey that I don't think I would have changed in any way because we learned so much. We started so quickly, and
Hmm.
we just showed how much we are dedicated to this. Not only what we're going to provide from a service standpoint, but
Hmm.
us, like, people get to a real view of who we are as
Hmm.
individuals, as partners, as friends, as sisters, like, and just our own personal relationship, how much it's grown since
Yeah.
we decided to embark on this journey, not knowing each other a long time. I
Yeah.
see no regrets.
Oh, I know, me too. It has been it has been like I look back at all of our like the times that we've been together,
Hmm.
either on video, like together in person, all of the networking things that we've done, just like all of our like pictures and videos.
Hmm.
And like all I see are just big smiles and like
Hmm.
laughing. Like you make me laugh so much. And I aspire to be like you. I aspire to be funny like you. But
You are funny. You are funny. You
in
gotta
my
give
own
yourself
way.
credit. You are hilarious. And even when you're not trying to be, you are naturally comedic.
I don't know. I don't see it, but
Yes, you are.
but
Very
thank
witty.
you.
Very witty.
But yeah, even last night when I was going through our videos, I was like, we just make each other laugh and
Mhm.
it's just happy.
It's a very happy time now and before. But we know we got to get to work. We got to crunch it out, hammer it out, and
That's
really
right.
do what we decided to do a year ago.
Hmm.
Um, it's all steam, no, all gas. What is that? All gas, no
Full
brakes.
steam
All
ahead.
gas. Okay, I was trying to entangle. Um,
Full
yes,
steam ahead.
full steam ahead because what we provide and offer is tremendous in itself, and I can't wait for people to start sharing their experiences of us
Hmm.
in a business capacity, And also getting to know us too, because that's comes in a package.
Of
I think.
course.
Well, not even I think. I know. People know. They feel our aura.
Yeah.
Um, and it's great. I think there's so many things for us to accomplish yet, but for the first year, we have a very diverse pool of experiences. When folks haven't even in their first year haven't even scratched the surface of a lot of the
Right.
stuff that we have done. So I think it's been tremendous. There has been like challenges, but nothing that we haven't been able to reassess and work through, which
Mm-hmm.
is another aspect of it that makes it equally marvelous in my book, because sometimes those challenges people never recover from. Um, so yeah,
So
that's all.
looking back, if like a year from today, looking back,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so by this time, I think we had already gone to the state capitol for Black Entrepreneur Day.
Yep.
And that was really just like I had already said, "Hey, let's be partners." And you had already just were like, "Yes!" Right?
Mm-hmm.
And because at this point I was already like I had already knew that I was like really looking for a partner in
Mm-hmm.
business because I was like I need somebody who's opposite than me. Like at first when I started thinking about this, and I probably got the idea from a podcast along somewhere along the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
That like finding a partner, um, the opposite of you is going to help you grow.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, but at first I was like, oh, maybe I need to find somebody who thinks exactly like me. You
Mm-hmm.
know, somebody who understands how I work and how I
Mm-hmm.
tick, right? And so, um, but like once I heard, once I started learning about finding somebody who's opposite of you, I was like, oh, okay. So just, it wasn't like I was like everyday hunting, like, oh, I need to find a business partner, right?
Yeah.
But like when we met each other and then like really started talking, and then I figured out that you were interested in business and you had a business and you've been, been doing all these things. And I was like, oh, like, she's way opposite than me. She's like we're samesies in some places, but like really opposite in others.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what brings the vibe, right? Like that's what people see is that we're same but like different.
Mm-hmm.
And so at this point a year ago, we were just starting to be like, what is this thing that we want to do?
Yeah.
We were working in HR, which we actually still both do.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when did we say it was? February 4th or something? I'd have to go look back. It was like a Tuesday or something
Mm-hmm.
that we went to the state capitol. And because I had seen Shaletta on the news and she was talking about this, and I'm like, oh, hey, Francine, what do you think about doing this? And you're like, yep. And we're like, okay, so we're going. Like we
Mm-hmm.
literally like, and I think I even wore this sweater. Like I just was like, I don't know what this is all about, but we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
do it. And we did it, and we had so much fun.
It was fun.
Um, and just really like eyes wide open, like we're just like trying to soak everything in, right? And
Mm-hmm.
just knowing how I was a year ago to now, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I've grown so much from a year ago. So,
Mm-hmm.
if the person I was a year ago would have known where we were now, like I'd be like, girl,
Mm-hmm.
you have done so much, like. So I don't know. I wish that I could like go back in time and just like encourage myself then to be like,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna make it, and you're
Yes.
gonna like have fun along the way. And I think that's what
Mm-hmm.
it is, right? It's like having fun along the way too is really what matters.
They do, because it
Not
takes
only
away
being
from the part.
successful.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and that's exactly what we've done with our experience is just really, I think, obviously we want to be successful. We want to like do all the things and make a lot of money, but like have fun along the way. So
Mm-hmm.
that's been a goal of mine too, is just to enjoy the experience with you. So
Mm-hmm. Has
yeah.
it been enjoyable?
Of course.
So
That's
just
what I'm
kidding.
saying. Every single video or like photo I see of us, we're just like crazy face, like cracking up.
It makes it worth it, right? It doesn't help to be stressed. Business can already be stressful.
Mhm.
And so to make light of it helps you progress and not
Mhm.
get in your head and overthink and
Mhm.
look for ways out. That helps carry a lot of the stressors that comes with owning and operating your own business, especially in the
Mhm.
beginning stages, the growing pain stages.
Mhm.
It's important to have fun with it. And we're fortunate enough that we have each other, but there's folks who do it by themselves and they don't
Mhm.
have the same experience because
Mhm.
honestly, unless you're in it, it's hard to describe it,
Mhm.
especially the folks that really don't care about business in general. They're
Mhm.
fine status quo. It's hard
Mhm.
to explain it and someone get it.
Mhm.
Instead of looking at you like, that doesn't sound like it's going to work and blah, blah, blah. So to have a business partner who is like minded, which was a big thing for me because I've always, from since I was little, thought about ways to make money by myself, like on my own.
Mhm. Mhm.
I didn't want to work a job.
For
Like I've
somebody
always
else.
had a
Yeah.
very my mindset was I was going to own a business and I was going to be very successful. Now, with influence, it's like, oh, you're going to be a lawyer or you're going to be a doctor, or you're going to be this.
Mhm.
And it never really fit for me and I always wonder why it just didn't work out. And I used to think maybe I think it's boring or is it interesting, but it just really wasn't anything I was passionate about. Now,
Mhm.
I found avenues in my professional life that I could be passionate about and I know I could stick to and
Mhm.
excel at, which is the recruiting and talent acquisition piece and HR, because it's kind of a lot like running a business, right? You have to have
Yeah.
the systems down and the processes down. So I knew it would give me that kind of discipline,
Mhm.
even though it depends on the day. Um, but we're work in progress. It gives me foundational discipline, right? I know that there's certain parameters I have to work in, even though I'm fine tuning it still.
Yeah.
But
Of course.
I knew that. So from just growing up, I always like, and I would talk about it like with folks, and people would just be like, oh, just your job is so good, like just stick with that, and blah blah.
Mhm.
So when we
Be
started talking about,
comfortable.
yeah, be
Be
comfortable, and I'm just like,
comfortable. Mhm.
I don't want to do that. And when we started talking about your brand and me talking
Mhm.
about the trucking company, and like it's so refreshing to talk with someone who's not
Yes.
like shooting down my idea or telling me
Mhm.
like, girl, you better go and get this degree and do that one, and
Mhm.
because like all those are deterrents from you to do
Mhm.
something that you're truly passionate about. So just having someone in your corner that you can talk about those things with. So yeah, when you approach me, it's like hell yeah, because I was already thinking in my head like I'm gonna grow my business so much because of the collaboration and brainstorming sessions we were
Mhm.
doing. So
Mhm.
when you brought that idea, it's like, yeah, absolutely. I love my husband, but he is a terrible business partner. Terrible. He's terrible. Like, I am the operations
Mhm.
admin assistant,
Mhm.
all things, and he's just the doer. Like, you
Yeah.
want me to go get the load, pick it, I'll go get it,
Yeah.
negotiate the rate and stuff. So, to have a balance in
Mhm.
business is also really important. So, of course, I was going to jump on the opportunity. And I've learned so much, not only just from a business, but from you, because you are very systems oriented and you are nerdy. So it's good to let some of that nerdiness rub off on me because it helps me not only in the business but in my personal life make sense of things that I couldn't really make sense
Mm.
of, probably
Mhm.
because of my undiagnosed ADHD. But like putting the tools that you've used and you've been successful with and implementing them into my own life gave me a fresh perspective and a way of how to deal with scheduling and like because I got a lot of kids, so
Yeah.
all their schedules,
Dripping in kids. I keep saying you are dripping in kids.
like literally each arm, both legs. So it helped. All those things help, and you'll never know unless you get to know someone or you enter into this type of partnership because
Mhm.
people don't really talk about these things. So
Mm.
I am glad that we opened up to each other in the way
Mhm.
in which we did and the time at which we did because I do
Mhm.
think there was some divine timing with that whole situation that played out at the prestigious art center that we're not going to get into.
The one that shall not be named. It was not MIA, okay?
I'm actually over it.
Yeah,
I
we
was
moved on.
doing a like a pulse check the other day, and I was like, it
Yeah,
doesn't even really bother me. Like, remember I used to be so fuming. I guess
yeah,
I guess because
yeah,
karma played out, that
true,
helped.
true.
That definitely helped.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, that was therapy. So let's talk about maybe some of the experiences that we've had networking, because I think that that has been one of the things that has been fun. Number one, fun. Number two, like, so we can reflect back on certain times that we went out together. We won't name any names, but just some of the fun, places that we've been reflecting back on. I mean, like, sitting here now, I'm just like, okay, so I mean, obviously I think we can say we've been members of B3 and some of the people that we've met there. Um, but then we also went to Kumba.
Mm-hmm.
And what were some of the other ones that we went to?
The AGI.
AGC. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we've done networking. We've met a lot of people. In fact, hold on just a second. So, well, let's not include my business cards. But since we've started networking, I've collected this many business cards.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of a lot,
it
you
is.
know. So, a lot of business cards, a lot of contacts, a lot of people, which we are we kind of had to take a little bit of a break at the end of the year, but we are going to be re-engaging with our network.
Mm-hmm.
Probably come the next few days, we're going to be, sending out messages and be like, hey, what's going on? Long time
Yeah.
no talk. um, but yeah, I mean, oh, and then we did like a real estate. We did a real estate
That was a
group.
chapter meeting,
Yeah,
which was insightful.
informational. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
informational.
very
Yeah,
informational.
yeah.
And to see
I
what
have
the
a real
individuals
estate
have.
background.
Yeah,
So, for me, I just was like, okay, going back to my real estate background, you know,
it was nice.
yeah,
What else did we do? Yeah, we did do Kumba.
yeah.
We did the Afro Mixer.
The Afro
Um,
mixer with Kumba.
mm-mm.
No, what was that?
um, the one that had all the vendors at the same location.
Oh, I thought that was Kumba. Oh no.
Mm.
Okay.
The first one was Kumba. The second one was I'm trying to think.
At the same location? I thought it was. Well, I don't know. Okay.
No, remember we got a special invitation for that one?
What was the art one? We did an art one. Was that Kumba?
The
It
art
was
one was
art.
Kumba. The
Okay.
art one was Kumba. The
Mm.
second one was the mixer. It had like the different vendors. There was the food, the jollof rice and stuff, and then like the tailor, the girl who had the jewelry, and then
Oh, what?
Emmanuel was there at the real estate table.
Yeah,
Remember
I
they
thought that
had
was Kumba.
no, that was
Oh,
not cool.
okay.
That was Gilbert's event.
Oh, well, I thought that that was one of the. Okay. Well, I'm mixing that up.
It was not the
I'm
same.
okay. I really thought that I thought that he was part. Okay. Okay. I'm confused.
Very confused. Two different.
Well, two different worlds.
Yes. So we did
Okay.
those two. And then all of the B3 things. I do want us to do more women charged, women in
Yep.
entrepreneurship
In the
um,
next year.
meetings and groupings in the next year.
Mhm.
Um, Potentially join BBE.
Mhm.
Yeah, so lots to think about.
We have a lot, yeah. And we just recently, so we have our podcast and we have our outsourced HR services, payroll and recruiting right now, Prosperous Pros. That's more of our Prosperous Pros brand.
Mm-hmm.
Uh yeah, so we have a lot going on this year and
And
I'm
y'all
very
gonna
excited.
see us and gonna feel the momentum
Out and
and
about.
gonna see what we got going on because it's a lot. Yes. Yes. Yes.
We got a lot going on. So we're very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, a lot of the networking and people that we met along the way has just been, I'm excited to go back and re-engage with people that I haven't really talked to in a
Mm-hmm.
while and just see what they're up to, and excited to talk about like the new things that we have going on as well. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
I am looking at re-engaging. B3 is always gonna be there, always great.
Hmm.
Just because we do work in a close capacity with a lot of the folks there.
Yeah.
Um, but
It kind of
we
feels like
also
home. It's
it is
so
home.
homey.
It is
It's
very
homey.
home.
Yeah.
So getting to meet more new faces, getting to
Hmm.
virtually connect with people more, intentionally, of course, because
Hmm.
we took a lot of very unintentional meetings last year that we probably shouldn't have. That took a lot. It was a lot of
A lot
energy
of
and
coffee
time,
chats.
and
Yeah.
a lot of chats, like brain bursting chats. Um, so just to be more mindful of that and burnout,
Hmm.
there should be some intentionality behind what we got going on or why we're meeting.
Yeah.
Will be great because our person, like, people just want to talk to us.
People just love us. Love us so much that they just want to talk and talk
So
and
that's
talk.
just what that is. But I think that the universe has a lot for us this year. I can feel it in my bones.
Me too.
I can feel it in my bones. It's like right there,
Feel
like that little.
it.
Uh,
So we're going to be probably meeting more with business owners and HR professionals
mm-hmm.
since we are working in the HR space.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got to be meeting with those types of businesses that need
Mm-hmm.
HR services.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%. Which would be good because that also opens up our network tremendously.
Hmm.
Um, as we're engaging with businesses and corporations, well, probably not corporations, but more
Small to
corporate.
medium size. Yeah, small to medium sized businesses is what we say.
Yeah. So it'll be great.
Probably not so much like solopreneurs,
Mm-hmm.
um, but businesses that are a little bit more established, maybe have 10 plus employees,
Mm-hmm.
or even more than one. I mean, even if you're like, if you're a business owner and you start hiring an employee, like you have to pay them through payroll, right? Or even if you want to try to find somebody, you got Francine. She's gonna be finding somebody to for you to hire.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need somebody to pay that person. So that's where we come in.
Mm-hmm. 2 for 1 special. Well, not
That's
two for
right.
one. Two.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
2 for 1. I mean,
2 for 1.
two people, prosperous pros, you know, one business.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. It's
But
gonna be.
also, let's talk about partnership, right? Because, like you said, a lot of people go into business for themselves, like they're solopreneurs at first,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, um, we see a lot of solopreneurs out there. We don't see a lot of partnerships. In fact, I'm trying to, well, no, actually our B3 network, that's a partnership.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, I mean, have we come into contact with, well, I do know of one other company that we talked to and they were partners,
Mm.
but it's actually kind of rare
It's very
for
rare. Out of all of
for
the
us.
businesses you've engaged with,
Yeah.
maybe three.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe three.
Cuz it can be hard to like, and thankfully for us, we really are like two for one, right? Like I don't even know how to say it. Like we work together very, very well. And rarely has there been any friction or like
Mm-hmm.
even if we're just like, eh, like
Mm-hmm.
if I'm like, hey, what do you think about this? And you're like,
Yeah.
eh,
Yeah.
ah. I'm like, okay, no, I get it.
Well, two
And
things I think go into that, and probably why we don't see it a lot. One is trust,
sure.
and well, yeah, trust. I'll start with trust first. Trust is hard.
Oh yeah.
Trust in even marriages is hard, or
Yeah.
relationships, and even friendships. So, like, for me, I trust you.
Mm.
Even when I feel like something may be not clicking to me,
Mm-hmm.
I still allow you to incorporate what it is you've thought about into
Mm-hmm.
something where we can meet in the middle, because it is important to inhabit a safe space where you're not being dismissive. And
Mm-hmm.
that's hard for people.
Mm-hmm.
Second is ego. Like, I think there's a lot of times when people power struggle in
Mm-hmm.
a partnership because one person feels like they're superior to the other based
Mm.
off whatever each brings to the table,
Mm-hmm.
which are usually similar characteristics. People think
Sure.
that opposites aren't good in partnerships, which is probably another reason why people steer clear of it, because it's just like, I don't want to have to go and run this decision by someone. I want to be able to just
Do it and
hammer
execute.
it out
Yep.
and do
Mm-hmm.
it. But it's like those things can still happen in a partnership, because if I
Oh sure.
trust you and I'm in a position where I don't feel the need to give you the green light to go do it, I know that you're going to make a decision that has both of our interests in account.
Mm-hmm.
But some people don't feel confident making those type of decisions, or letting someone lead and they take the back seat, or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
It's just difficult for us as human beings to relinquish that, unless you get in something. Well, not even if you get in something, because there will always be challenges and people sometimes just don't have the ability to navigate through those. But I think that seriously,
I
I
don't know
think
what to
that
say.
if people understood that what they need in a partnership is what they don't have, we would
Yes.
see a lot more very solid working relationships,
Yep. I
partnerships.
agree. I agree 100%. And that's exactly the reason why I just was like, oh, I am looking for somebody who is not like me.
Hmm.
Because at first I was like, I need somebody who understands me and thinks like me. But then when I realized, I was like, oh no, like I need somebody, because, I'm not very good at, well, this is my opinion. I feel like I'm not very good at just like letting it loose or like letting it all out. Like for me, it's like I feel like I need to be very prepared, maybe very scripted, very structured, right? And so for me to just kind of just be like, oh, well, this is it, like that is not easy for me. I'm still trying, I'm working on it, right? But for you, it's natural. Like you just like sing, like with your, like you just like let it, I don't know, like you just like comes out. And I'm like, how did you do that? Right? Like, I don't know. You just have a way of just like talking and it like comes out perfectly. And I'm like, I don't know how you did that, but okay. And I think that that's like where like I like trust you to just say what basically what I'm thinking in my brain that I can't get out of my mouth, you know? And I think that like it's the opposite. Like you're just like, I trust Amber to think
Yep.
like for like this thing and then, you know, we'll just make it happen. So I don't know. It's just kind
And
of,
I'll go say it.
yeah, I
It
know.
works.
That's like,
And understanding and being okay with this piece is not my strong suit.
mm,
Being fine
mm-hmm.
and relinquishing that power, because I
And
think a
we've
lot
said
of
that
people
together
get
too.
into partnerships thinking like, well, I do this, this, and this, and then this, I do
Mm,
this, and this, and then it's,
I bring this, yeah.
they're not paying attention to what each of them could provide to the partnership. Because if we're both bringing the same thing,
Mm,
it's pointless. So
mm-hmm.
not identifying that early on can cause a lot of friction. That can
Mm-hmm.
cause the dissipation.
Yeah.
I almost just bit my tongue. Uh,
I think you're
of the
talking about the
partnership.
ego, right? That's that ego that comes
Yes,
into play.
of
Yeah.
course. And it's
Yeah.
like if you want to be successful, there are constant battles between ego and confidence. Great to convey confidence and to exhibit that, but
Mm-hmm.
ego is going to get you all
Yeah.
twisted up and bent.
Yeah.
And we don't want that. So I think maybe we do like partnership compatibility quiz. Well, we've done
We can do that.
the things, but like, so other people can identify, like, and not to say like our partnership is the be all model
Right.
pyramid of the world, but
I mean, we're
just to
up
help
there.
people we're, man, you, at least you said it. I was trying to be humble, but I'll take the pieces. It surpasses it. But you know, we gotta show some humility. But
Just a little.
yes, so something like that to help people identify like kind of what their even their strengths are, which is why I like the quizzes that we took or the assessments that we took, because
Mm-hmm.
both of them concluded the same thing.
Mm.
They both came
That
to the
we're
same,
very opposite.
correct, and we knew that.
Yeah.
And
But
it's
we
so
work
funny
together.
to hear, like, think of our first partnership quiz, and we were telling this guy like we're opposite, like she
Yeah.
does this and I do, and he was not believing us,
Yeah.
or like he just thought like it would show something so different.
Yeah.
And it's like, if anything, we should be your model test, because all this shit, excuse me, all this stuff,
I
we
think you
told
can
you
curse on here.
already. We
We
told
need
you
to let
already.
loose. Yeah.
All this shit, we told you already. Like, you're not telling us anything that we didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
All you're doing is giving us a score, but all this, we knew.
Mm-hmm.
We knew. So I think when people can eliminate or significantly decrease those two things, their
Mm-hmm.
trust issues and the ego,
Yeah.
they can find themselves in very fruitful partnerships.
So,
But
yeah,
it's
it's
like
very
no one
successful.
wants someone wants to be the master
Mm-hmm.
and have that like attitude of, I carry this, all this was my
Mm-hmm.
idea, you
Mm-hmm.
know, things like that, verbiage like that, where I've seen people talk about who's entered into business agreements and they're like, well, I did this and this and you did nothing. It's like, if you come into a partnership with that attitude, you will be blind to what that person actually brings, and you
Yeah.
won't be focusing on their strengths, you'll be
Mm-hmm.
focusing on what it is that you provide. It's just a
Right.
matter of flip perception,
Mm-hmm.
and some people don't want to do that. So
Well, and instead of leaning on each other and saying, okay, like, well, and you know, I like throw out ideas a lot, you know, and you do too, right? Like we throw out ideas and we're just like, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? And you know, we're it's like a sounding board, right? For like different ideas and you know, and so that's really one thing that I really love is because sometimes I'm just like, am I crazy? Like, am I crazy? I think I'm a little crazy. But
that's a good thing.
you know, a lot of the things that I come up with are ideas because I do listen to a lot of podcasts. I read books and like I'll watch YouTube videos and I'm like, okay, like this is an idea, and I'll start like kind of building off of that.
Mhm.
And then I'll bring it and I'll be like, okay, what do you think about this? Or like, so I just appreciate the fact that like I have somebody to like actually like bounce ideas off of.
Mhm.
Because in solopreneurship, it's kind of rare. I mean, you can find a group, right? But like even a group of solopreneurs, they're all working on their own thing, right? So
Mhm.
like for us, we're working towards the same goal together.
Mhm.
So that has been one of the things that I'm just like, I love it. Like I love the teamwork. There's not been like, oh, I bring this or I bring that. Like the thing that I love the most is being able to come and be like, okay, here's the idea that I have. Like do we run with it? Do we implement it? And if we implement it, how do we like what do we do? Like like it's just like bringing my ideas forth and like
Mhm.
coming, because with my brain I'm just like, okay, ABC, 1, 2, 3, like
Mhm.
here's how we implement it. So I don't know. That's been one of the things that I've appreciated the most about like being in a partnership is being able to come to somebody who has the same goals and going the same place.
Mhm.
So
Yes. Okay. As we close, what are you looking forward to the most this year?
this year, while making more money,
I know that's right.
making way more money. Um, Again, working with my beautiful business bestie, who makes me happy and makes me laugh and encourages me. And because I mean, absolutely, that's part of the journey, right?
Mhm.
And then meeting more people, meeting more people along the way and enriching our business, enriching our network. Part maybe partnering, like not really partnering but like doing some referral business, but just like meeting people in general. Like as much as I say I'm more on the shy side, but I
Mhm.
really love meeting other people in a smaller setting, usually like a more intimate setting.
Mhm.
That makes me really happy is getting to know people, especially more one to one, maybe 1 to 2. Like that's what makes me happy. So
Mhm.
walking into a room full of people that I don't know makes me really nervous.
Yeah.
But once I get to know somebody kind of one on one, like talking to them a little bit more, like I really just like kind of go head first into like, okay, what's your story? What are you working on? Like that's interesting, that kind of thing. So I am really looking forward to meeting more people, re-engaging with our network again, but meeting more people too.
Mhm. Yeah,
And you?
I agree. I want to meet more people. I I enjoy the people meeting part.
Yeah.
Um, and I think it's because I like talking, even though I don't like talking, but something comes over me when I'm
What do you
in
mean you don't like talking?
I would in
What?
my head I think I don't, but everything that I showcase otherwise says I do. But it's something that just takes over me. I don't know what it is. Like I have a little talking chip or something. I just
You do. You just
so
let it
I
out.
do want to meet new people. I want to meet new people, new people, new people, new people. I am excited about re-engaging with our current community because that's important to make long-lasting relationships. But I do want to meet new folks. I want to meet
Yeah.
new people. Obviously, money. Come on,
Come
we
on.
need
Let's go.
like money, money all day. Like we deserve it.
That's right.
Um, and then last and my most certain favorite is working with you always. Like
Hmm.
I miss our co-working sessions in the
Me
day. Like
too.
just the way in which we worked and just had fun and talked for hours and hours. I miss and I can't wait to get back to. Um, because it was the funnest job I've ever had. And it was like really nice to
Yeah.
just be in a space where you can just brainstorm, and a lot of the stuff that I feel like corporate suppresses,
Mhm.
we were able to do on a daily basis, and the
Mhm.
crave and need to get back to that is immense for me. So
Mhm.
those are my three things, because I could keep y'all here all day. um but yeah, I think it's going to be a great year.
I believe it. I
I
affirm it.
Yes, we manifest it.
Yes.
Okay, well, it's 6:58.
Wow.
Date night with hubby.
That's right. Well, have fun with that.
Um, he's after my hair, so
I gotta go downstairs and I'm gonna have an in-house date, I guess.
yeah.
Probably drink the rest of my
Yes. Hopefully, he's not
a date on the
single.
cheap. Well,
Yes,
Netflix.
I'm doing this because of his birthday. I told him I would spoil him for his birthday this year, and we'll do fun stuff. So I guess this starts off the
This
pre-birthday
weekend.
weekend,
Yeah.
and then because his birthday kind of gets shadowed with Valentine's, so I decided we'll do something today, and then we'll do something next week for Valentine's. So, and then he's gonna be stuck with me at B3 for the evening meeting on his actual birthday.
Oh, oh, B3 in the evening.
In the
That is
evening,
one thing that we have coming up this year. The evening networking events.
which
Yeah.
please, I hope you put it on your calendar.
Me?
No, you.
I, I actually haven't. I need to.
Please. It's
Me,
at
the one who runs by the calendar.
correct.
I
Which is
need
why I'm
to.
reminding you because I
I know.
can't do it without you. So, FYI, it's at BBE again.
Okay. I'll go into my emails and look for it.
Thank you. I need to do a promo video. Actually, I'm gonna post because
Okay.
we have to promote our
Yes.
own.
Oh, and more social media this year
Mm-hmm,
for me.
mm-hmm.
But I need a system.
We'll
We talked
figure it out.
about this.
Our
We
Wednesday
talked
meeting
about
will
this.
be
I need a
dedicated
system for my
to
social media.
yes,
That's
we
that's
do.
that's why my TikTok like exists because I need to talk about my systems
Correct,
for my social media.
correct.
So, yeah,
But you have to actually
that's
get on the app.
you're right. And
Yes.
that's a goal of mine. That's a goal of mine is to actually get on the app and talk about my systems for my social media. Speaking of social media, where can we find Prosperous AF and Prosperous Pros?
We can find Prosperous AF and Prosperous Pros at www.prosperousaf.com for one, at Prosperous AF for what do we got? Instagram, TikTok,
TikTok, Instagram.
Facebook,
Yep,
LinkedIn,
that's right.
and
And
it's
then,
also posted in our YouTube channel.
yep, and our YouTube is Prosperous AF dash, I don't know. But
T21.
if you just type it in, Prosperous AF, we are the
We
only
come.
ones out there.
We come up.
The
Which we
one
need
and
to talk about
only.
trademarking our name.
We
We
need to
need to
do what?
trademark it. We need to trademark our name.
We do. We do. We have a lot of work this year as far as legal issues, not issues, but legal matters.
Yeah, guys.
Not legal issues,
Doing
legal
that.
matters.
We need
Legalizing.
we need a lawyer ASAP. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna speak that into fruition.
No, you know what? We've done a lot of work. We've done a lot of work in the past year for getting ourselves up and going, and this year is only going to be tenfold.
Period. Okay.
Yay!
We love you guys. Until next month. Beverage and Prosperous out.
Prosperous AF.